yeah. Don't mind. And I'm geek. Oh, this is so years ago. The cat, right? He tweaking. Crumble cooked. Then they got Kava. Be crumbling the cookie. They be crumbling it. About real. Everybody, but I be feeling like y'all already. People are doing weird stuff like you flat. That's just an example of my power. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Kozact back with another vlog. And in this vlog, I'm gonna be kind of talking about my whole YouTube story of how I quit my job and became a full-time YouTuber. So I'm gonna kind of be walking you guys through my entire lore, the whole Kozact lore and how everything got started. So if you're interested in that, make sure you stay tuned and watch to the very end of the vlog. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on post notifications, all that good jazz. If you need somebody who's dropping content weekly, this is the channel for you. If you need a vlog to watch every week, that's a good, decent length, this is the channel for you. Subscribe with the bell so that you can stay notified. But yeah, just a little background. If you don't know who I am, or you might happen to just randomly click on this vlog or whatever, I'm Kozact. I make YouTube videos, but I own a couple different channels. I do a lot of little different stuff, but in the beginning, at the very start, I had one little channel and it was very small. It had 1,000 subscribers, and I worked really hard to get that 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, and then it just grew and picked up. But there was a lot of hardship and a lot of very firm decisions that needed to be made to get there. But yeah, I'm gonna be telling my entire story and walking you guys through just a regular day in the life, and yeah, telling the story and narrating the story and all that stuff. So yeah, so right now I'm actually gonna go for a walk because I feel like it's a better setting to be able to tell the story. So I'm gonna get in the car. I'm gonna pull up to a park that's not too far from the house. Go for a walk, maybe grab some food or something. And yeah, I'm gonna tell my story when I get to that park or whatever. But peep the fit real quick. We got our essentials: Fear God, black beanie, something light. Let me show y'all. Yeah, just something light. Don't mind the mess and my mirror. But yeah, something light, not too crazy. Some sweatpants. The craziest part about all of this is that I quit my job about I don't know, 2 years ago. It hasn't been very long, and it just goes to show a lot can change in a very short amount of time. You just really gotta lock in. But yeah, let's get out of here. I gotta turn this light off, bro. I should probably connect that light to the wall and stuff. Where my keys at? I never know where my keys is at. Okay, they're in my pocket. All right, man. We out of here. We out of here. Still some daylight out. I think we should be straight. I'll see y'all in the car, man. Oh, do y'all know sometimes I be having to take walks to clear my head, man, because it should be stressing me out, man. I be stressed out. Stuff be stressing me out for real. Stuff be stressing me. Ooh, look at the sky. I might totally end up needing my other phone. Stop it. Because you're always trying to get somebody copyrighted. And I'm not going for it today. Okay? You always trying to do that to me. And you think it's funny, but it's not funny. Do it again.
Oh,
see what happened. Anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted. Yeah, I might need my other phone because I might end up getting food or going somewhere to get food, and I need my navigation, but I can't have navigation because I'm using my phone to record. So I'll be using my other phone for navigation. That's what I be having to do because I don't have a car that has a navigation system in it, and I don't know why my car don't got a navigation system in it, and it's really annoying. So I'm finna throw the whole car away. Cause why would you not have a navigation system? What's the point of it? What's the point of it being a car? What is you? It's not even a car. If it don't got a navigation, it's not even a car anymore. It's basically like a motor scooter or something. Where the GPS at? So I'm gonna grab my other phone real quick, and then I'm gonna be back. So hold on. Let me talk. Bro moving stiff when he walk. I don't know how that song go. Hold on. Let me show y'all the fit again, cause I don't think y'all really. Oh, the mailman right here. I can't show y'all the fit cause the mailman gonna think I'm weird. All right, here go the fit. We got the essentials, nice close up. It got pockets and stuff. It's a crew neck or whatever. got the gray Soleil sweats. We got the hat. We're rocking with some basic Asics because Asics is like the most comfortable shoe ever. I don't know why you would buy any other shoe, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Gotta get a move on things for real, cause it might actually get too cold. It'd be like mad cold outside lately, and it's pissing me off cause they like teased us with it being warm. It was like warm for like 3 days, and then it got cold all of a sudden again. It's annoying. Stop being cold. I'm tired of the cold. And then it's apparently supposed to snow again. I made a whole vlog. It snowed the first time. Then it snowed again, and it's apparently supposed to snow again. What's up with that? Indecisive. Oh. Stop. Don't do that again. Oh! All right, let me hold this because I'm trying tripping. Damn. Mailman done got out his car, bro. That's a pretty good job, man. Like, being a mailman, that's not a bad job. I forgot how much they paid. I remember I had, like, back in the day, I had applied to be a mailman, but it's a government job, and it's mad annoying to try to, like, get. It's, like, hard. It's hard to get. I hate jobs that are hard to get. It's annoying. Like, why am I competing with a bunch of people to work a job that I don't really even want to work? Like, this is not, like, my final destination career. I don't think I want to be a mailman for the rest of my life. If you're a mailman for the rest of your life, that's cool and all. If you're a mailman, that's dope. That's dope. Being a mailman is dope. It pays good. You got good benefits, all that good stuff. But I'm just saying, personally, I don't know. Believe it or not, I'm like really hardworking, but I'm also really lazy. So my goal in life is to work as little as possible and make as much money as possible. I feel like, in all honesty, that should be everybody's goal in life. If that's not your goal in life, you should probably maybe just rethink your life, because yeah, I feel like, I don't know, bro. I got a lot of emotions and feelings about stuff. Like, personally, right? Hard work is good and dandy, but I personally think hard work is for when you're young. I think you're supposed to work hard while you're younger, and you work hard and figure things out, and then by the time you're a little older, like, honestly, ideally, if you could retire at fucking 25, if you could retire at like 25, that'd be ideal. That's a nice bike. I want a bike. I might get a bike. If you could retire at like 25, that'd be like ideal. But in this economy and the way everything working and how the government letting us down, that's not happening for like most of us. So unfortunately, it's not gonna be that way. But personally, if in a perfect world, I feel like you should work like while you're younger, and then when you're older, you should really just get to have complete financial freedom. You should just have money, and you should hold on, bro. People are doing weird stuff in the road. That's why I keep like, they keep grabbing my attention. They're doing weird stuff. People flashing me and stuff. I'm like, what? Like, is my car good? Is my car finna blow up? Am I okay? Like, can y'all stop? Like, is there a police around? Like, is my lights not on? Like, y'all making me concerned. Y'all give me anxiety. Like, stop. But like I was saying, I feel like working is for the younger people, and then when you get older, you're supposed to be like completely financially free and really not have to work at all. At that point, like, you should be starting a business, or like you should have something else going on to where your finances is completely unreliant on like anybody else but like yourself. It's not reliant on no job. It's not reliant on nothing. Like, you should have like either a career or business or something. I know not everybody wants to be a businessman, and not everybody wants to be like not everyone wants the risk of like, being self-employed. But ideally, I feel like even if you have a career in this day and age, in this economy, bro, like, it's a very unforgiving economy. So you kind of have to have something going on the side. If you don't have something going on the side, you're gonna have a really rough time. Even if you do got something going on the side, you still gonna have a rough time. But if you don't have anything going on the side, you're gonna have a really, really rough time. Like, all right, bro, we're here. I'm literally walking in sand right now. That's where we at, bro. It's like a little trail. It's like a little soccer stadium, and there's a baseball stadium over there, and there's like a little park and stuff. I just be coming here to walk sometimes to clear my head. You know what I'm saying? I need to stop cursing. I'm cursing too much today. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, let's commence with this story. So, like 2 years ago, I used to work at a little used to work at a little job, a little basic job. It was like a shoe store, but it wasn't really a shoe store. It was just disguised as a shoe store, if that makes sense. Like, it was really a sales position. So I was making sales, and we had like quotas and numbers to hit, and all this stuff. And like from my whole like work career, like I've had a good couple of jobs before this. Like, that was my last job, is what I'm talking about. That shoe store was the very last job that I had. But before that, I used to work like every job, bro. I worked at Target, I worked at Walmart, I worked at a store called like Good Feet, I worked at Marshalls, I worked at like so many jobs. I had so many jobs, and I hated all of them. I didn't like none of them. They all was terrible, horrible. Would not recommend. You got to deal with so much nonsense. You got to, what really be ruining jobs and like making stuff bad. Like, you could have a good job and like the job be cool. It could be some decent stuff that you don't mind doing too much. It's the people be ruining it. Like, some people take their job too seriously. Some people think like they big hot shots, like because they a position above you and make like $1 more than you or something. I don't know, but people be tripping. But yeah, I just didn't like all the drama, the micromanaging, all that stuff. And then they be tripping if you're late. I'm never on time. I'm be completely honest with y'all. I don't be on time to like nothing. But like, that's just how my mind works. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't like moving too fast. Like, my brain don't move too fast. I'm not in a rush to do everything ever. I gotta move slowly. Like, I take a little bit to compute. So I be late to stuff. Like, it takes me a little longer to like get ready and like wake up in the morning than to do other people. And I'm also not a morning person. I don't like waking up mad early to nothing. So yeah, I was on average always late. And a lot of my jobs, like, if I left a job, it was probably because of me, probably because I'm late to stuff, for real. But like, I didn't care, because I just knew in my head, like, I just knew having a job was not the final destination. A job is really just something for you to make money. Like, you need a little money right now. You need to pay a bill right now. Like, you want to buy a little something right now. That's what a job is for. Save a little bit of money, you know, and that's it. It's not really something that's gonna like feed your family and like buy you a house or anything like that. But all right, let's get back on topic. So yeah, I had a couple jobs before this. My very last job was a sales position. So I was making sales, and it was a store that was disguised as a shoe store for like runners and like older people. But we sold like orthopedic insoles for shoes, and we sold memberships, and it was like $100 for like the inserts or something. And we sold socks that were like $40, and then we sold like a membership that was like anywhere from like, I don't know, 30, 60, $100. It was like, there's different levels to it, but you're basically expected to like try to upsell. So the shoe you made like no commission on, for real, but you make commission on socks, and you make commissions on like insoles and stuff. So it was a commissions based job. And I've had jobs like this previously. Like, I've always been good at sales jobs, and it was like jobs like this that really taught me that like I'm good at sales. Like, I can sell stuff for real, right? And so I'll make sales, and I would always be good at these jobs. Like, I'm like, I'll get in there, I learn the environment, I learn the script, and I just sell. I'm just really good at selling. But the crazy thing is, I'm not even like an extroverted like person, for real. Like, I usually just keep to myself. But when it comes to like making money, or like, I know like based on you, if I sell this to you, I'm gonna make extra money. I'm locked in. I'm doing it. I do whatever. I turn to a whole nother person to make that sale. But I'd have jobs like those, and I would always be good at those jobs. So at this recent job, right, the little shoe store, I was also really good at it. Like, I would make sales, and I was like one of the best sales people there, for real. And I was making, and like at the time, I was making decent money for what like where the economy was at. I think I was making like $14 an hour or something like that, $14.50 or something. But I was there for like a year or two. Like, it was cool, but what really made me like end up leaving, or what really made me like come to the realization that like, yeah, this ain't it, was the fact that I was there, and I had asked, and like, you know, they preach to you the concept of like working up, or like going up the corporate ladder or whatever. And I'm like, okay, like, I'm like one of the best salesmen here. I know everything about everything. I've been here for like a year or whatever. I'm like, okay, so like, can I have a raise, right? So I'm like asking for a raise, and they're basically like, oh, it's not that simple, like, they're giving you like every excuse in the book. And I'm like, hold on. So I start questioning stuff, asking questions. I'm like, hold on, like, how much do y'all make? Because, like, if it's so hard to get a raise and you've been here, like, they're telling me they've been here for 5 years before they got a raise and da-da-da and all this stuff. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, hold on, how much do y'all make? And then I was like, I'm asking, like, okay, do you make like 50K a year? Do you make like 100K a year? And then basically, like, they laughed. They just laughed and was like, oh, not even nearly as close. And I'm like, so y'all like the managers, y'all like you're the store, there's a store manager, there's a general manager, and then there's like the district manager. The only one who I think like really made money for real was like the district manager for real. And I don't even know how much she made or whatever. But so, like, I don't know, this is what put it into perspective to me, that like, even if you work up the corporate ladder, you're not making much. Like, it's not worth it. You're not, like, the amount of money that I need to make is not possible here, is what I'm starting to come to the realization of. But whole time, you know, Kozact a smart guy. Whole time in the background, I got my own thing working on. So I've been like going to work and then working on like videos in the background type, you know what I'm saying? So I'm basically like making videos the whole time, like while I'm at work. Like, I'm at work, but I'm coming home around like 11, 12 o'clock, sitting down on a computer or like recording or whatever, and going to bed at like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, just to wake up mad early in the morning to go back to work. So I'm like at work tired consistently all the time. I remember literally those times where it'd be customers in the store and I'm helping customers, but I gotta get a video out. So I'm like taking a break. I'm like, hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like sitting in the bathroom, cooking up a thumbnail the whole time. Or I'm like on my break, uploading videos. And so whole time in the background, I'm working on this little hobby of mine, right? And then eventually I started making a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying? So I got monetized, and I'm like making very little money at this point. Like, I'm making like an extra $500 off of YouTube at the time. I'm geeked out my mind though. I'm like, oh, this is so helpful. Like a little extra 500 is like, it can go a long way. Like, think about it right now, whatever job you at, if you make an extra $500 a month, you could do a lot with that. Like, that could help out a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I was geeked. I'm like geeked. I'm like so locked in. I'm like, okay, if I could just make me how much I'm making on my job, I'll be golden. Like, I have a job that pays this much, and then I have YouTube in the background that pay me this much. I'll be straight, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm thinking whole time. Long story short, I continue working at this job for a little bit, and I'm really locked in on YouTube. I'm cooking up videos. If you don't know what YouTube I'm talking about Kozact, right? Kozact is my original channel. It's what I started off with, right? The hair stuff is working out. Hair care stuff is working out. Everything's working out. It's going good. It's going good. It's slowly growing. And then I think I had a few videos that like did really, really well. And then I made like $400 off of one video for the first time. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. So I started just locking in and just cooking up videos. And I remember I would be exhausted. I'd be exhausted. But this is where like hard work really pays off type stuff. Why is these benches so dirty? But yeah, this is where hard work really pay off, because if you really locked in on what you're doing, it'll be worth it in the long run. Like, you'll eventually reach your destination. So I'm the only one believing in my like YouTube at this point. Like, I remember I told my like uncle, I was like, yeah, man, I make YouTube videos and I made like $400, $500 this month, and like, it's going great. He's like, oh, that's nothing. I was like, nothing? Like, this crazy? What you mean? $500 is cool money. What you mean? Like, that's a cooler extra money. Like, do you get an extra $500? Like, but yeah, I just stuck with it and I kept sticking with it. And then like towards the end of that year, like closer to the end of that year, I made like my biggest check. I made like close to what I made at my regular like 9-to-5 job. Like, that's when I started to realize like I don't have to stay here. So I was like, okay, I made more and more money each month, and like now I'm making close to what, like, I was like $200 off or whatever. I was missing like $200 from like hitting exactly what I made at my current job at the time. And I'm like, okay, I don't have to stay here. The next month I made just a little bit more. I made like $10 more, and I was like, all right, yeah, like if I really just sit down and lock in, I forgot what exactly made me quit. But it wasn't like the job was like a cool little job. Like, it was like, out of all the jobs that I had, that was like the best one. I didn't have too many problems. Like, the manager was like, they were young, so like the managers were really cool. Like, I didn't have no bad experiences that like you normally have at jobs with heck of drama and like it's mad annoying. The job was like, it was a cool job. You didn't even have to stand up all day. Like if there wasn't customers in the store, you go sit in the back. And like, as long as you were doing what you're doing, they weren't really micromanaging you. So it was a good peak job. Like, W job for and W managers for not being like too strict to like, annoying with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I think I think you're to have the best managers. If they're millennials, you'll have the best managers because they just get it. Like, they're not like these older managers who ride or die for their company that don't care about them. They get it. They know that, like, you got other stuff to do. Like, you are a person just like them, which is cool. But I made close to what I was making on my job, and then I just decided to quit that day. Like, I think I just realized, like, I'm putting most of my time into this job. Like, I'm working 8 hours a day and then coming home late, putting all my time into this job while I'm putting a little bit of time into YouTube, and it's making the same amount. And I was like, if I just put all my time into YouTube, like, I'll make like double whatever I'm making on my job. So I quit and I just locked in. I was like, all right, like, I got this YouTube check, I get my last check, I'm gonna just lock in. This month I'm about to get so much done. And I did. I just started busting out videos and working. And then that same year, before the year ended, I was already making like what I was making on my job in like half, or like almost double what I was making on my job already. And I was like, yeah, like, this is it. I remember I was telling my mom, like, yeah, I'm finna quit. And she was like, well, all right, like, as long as you think you can do it, and and I did. And then the rest is really history. And then the next year I was like, okay, I want to make even more. So I started another YouTube channel. And at first when I started it, it wasn't like Kozact. Kozact grew very slowly, and it took a long time to grow. This channel did not take long to grow at all. Like, at first it was really struggling. Because, like, I guess I didn't really know what niche I was gonna be in, and I was just trying to break into like this self-improvement niche. So I was like, people mess with Kozact, I want to make a channel similar but different. So Kozact is all about hair. So I was like, okay, like, but I know about like a lot of other avenues and aspects of self-improvement, so I'm gonna talk about those outside of this. But I didn't want it to be connected to Kozact because I don't know, I just didn't want it to be connected to Kozact. I just want it to be separate, its own entity. But people figured it out anyway, so yeah. So I started a channel called Buttery Betterness, and it was all about men's self-improvement. Kozact's about men's hair care and, you know, growth, and Buttery Betterness was all about men's self-improvement. So yeah, I was dropping like videos about like how to, I don't know what my first video was, but I think it was like how to be like a masculine man, and how to glow up and stuff like that. And the videos, those videos were doing decent. They were getting like 1,000 views a piece and stuff, which, you know, it's really not bad for just starting off or whatever. But I was like, okay, something gotta change. And I made one change to my video. I made one change and made my video appeal to like a smaller group of people, and my video just took off. I dropped the video, it's like how to look smacks. The video just blew up. I've never had a video like do that ever. I never had a video like blow up the way that one did. Until later, I had one on Kozact later, after that year or whatever. But yeah, I never had a video like really just take off that way. And I was like, whoa. And everyone was in the comments, like, you see, like, that's why I mess with the comments, because people really, like, if you listen to your community, they really be telling you what to do, and like it be working. So like, my community was like, yo, just stick with this, just keep making videos for black men, just stick with this. And so I did, and the rest is history. Buttery Betterness is almost at 100K right now, and it's only 2 years old. Like, the channel's only 2 years old. And the first year, at like the middle of the year is when it started to really take off. And when that how to look smacks for black men, when that video blew up, that single video, like, within a week got my channel monetized. I was already starting to make money. And then that same month I had like the biggest check I ever had. It was like ridiculous. It was like, on that channel alone, it was like $6,000 or something, and it was like crazy. And I was like dang, this is crazy. Like, it's making more than Kozact. I just started it. Like, this is insane. And yeah, I just been locked in on like my craft and my channels, and like trying to grow my brand and my business ever since. And now I'm just a full-time YouTuber, and I'm happy. Like, I don't have to like go and wake up on somebody else's time and go work for them and make a tiny portion of the money and da-da-da-da. Like, content creation is like it's like a really big opportunity if you know what you're doing and like you know how to do it right. It's not just about content creation. It's about like anything you want to do. If you want to run a business, if you have a passion to play a sport, whatever it is that you want to do. Like, moral of the story is, like, if you log in and really like take slow steps and really stick with what you're doing and believe in your craft, you'll get to your destination 100%, and it'll be way more lucrative than anything else. The great thing about YouTube is, since I'm self-employed and I make my own schedule and all that stuff, I can literally do whatever I want. I don't have to request. That's one thing I hated about jobs, is having to request off and then having to get approved or denied. How you gonna tell me? How you gonna tell me that I can't call off? How you gonna tell me that I gotta come to work? Oh! How you gonna tell me that I can't go and do what I want to do because I gotta go to work? How dumb does that sound? So I always hated that about jobs. It's like having to request off and then it being like accepted or denied. Who are you? Who are you to tell me? But I always hated that. I always hated it. Never liked stuff like that about jobs. That's one thing that made me like always hate all jobs. You want to take a vacation, you can't. You gotta have a certain amount of vacation hours. You gotta request off. You get sick or something, and you need the next day off, or just family emergency, whatever reason, or you just don't want to go to work and you need tomorrow off, or you want to go do something with your friend, you need tomorrow off, but you can't get off, and you have to go contact all the other employees and see if someone can pick up your shift and da-da-da. Like, it's annoying. That's mad annoying. I know a lot of you guys probably work regular jobs and know exactly what I'm talking about. I hate it. It's mad annoying. So yeah, like sticking on to something or doing something in the background, like having a side hustle and just doing it passively but sticking with it and like putting the effort in is definitely worth it. If this helicopter would chill, I don't think y'all can see it. It's over there. See that speck? But yeah, I know a lot of you guys can relate with what I'm talking about. It was daylight earlier and it's getting dark, so I'm probably gonna start heading back soon. But I know a lot of you guys can like really understand what I'm talking about. I know a lot of you guys probably dealing with the same thing, like managers that just be tripping. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's like legitimately tripping. It's not your fault. You ain't doing nothing. They just walling and doing too much and micromanaging you. You know exactly how to do your job. You're effective at your job. They just feel like they gotta say something. They gotta bother you some way. Like having drama and beef at, like, anybody got time for that? You're not paying me enough for me to be out here having beef and drama and like dealing with y'all nonsense. I am not getting paid enough. I am not getting paid enough for that. Like, get it together. Get it together. Clip this and send it to your boss. Like, if you guys sent this part, boss, relax. It's not that serious. It's really not. You get like $4 more than me. Like, stop. It's not that serious. You don't own the place. Relax. But yeah, man, a job is just a means to an end. A job is just something that you have for a little bit of money now. It's not a career. It's not something that's gonna make you a fortune. You're not gonna get rich off no job. You need to take the money that you're making from your job if you can, because I understand, like, a lot of people pay bills, a lot of people got expenses, you know what I'm saying? And jobs don't even pay you enough to live. So I completely get if it's hard to save money. But if you can, save money or use this job to pay your bills, and while you're paying your bills, find something to do in the background, you know what I'm saying? Something passively that doesn't take up too much time, whether it's making content. If you're not really into content, you don't want to be on YouTube and do all of that stuff, that's completely fine. I understand too. You can start a business, start selling something on Amazon, make something, if you have any sort of talent, utilize it, use it. Like, if you know how to knit or sew, use that and like make cool stuff, make wallets or make statues or just cool stuff that people will want to buy. Post it on Instagram, post it on TikTok, and then just post a link to where people can buy it. Make a couple sales. You never know where stuff can take you. Just stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Clothing brand, whatever it is you guys want to start. Like, it's kind of like mandatory nowadays for you to really have like a side hustle or something going on in the background to really survive. And that's a really sad reality of it. But times are hard. But like, yeah, man. And that's basically the story of like how I quit my job, and like now I'm a full-time YouTuber and I'm a lot happier and financially free. Kinda. I'm not at the financial bracket that I want to be, but like I'm definitely making a lot more money than I ever was, and I probably ever would have working at any job. So yeah, you can sympathize with this, you can relate. If you mess with this story, hit the like button, man. I want best for all of you guys. I hope all of you guys find something that you can do in the background. Yeah, man, if you enjoyed this little rant, or if you really, you know what I'm saying, if you vibing what I'm talking about, if you really feeling what I'm talking about, drop a comment. Let me know your experience, your work experience, or if you have like an underdog story or underdog moment. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you like what I'm talking about and you mess with it, hit the like button. And of course, if you haven't already, man, subscribe, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about real stuff right here. You know what I'm saying? This real life, this real. So subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that good stuff. But yeah, man, we gonna start heading back. It's getting a little too dark. I wanted to go to Crumble Cookie, but I still might go. We'll see. Oh look, a cat. Hold on. It's a cat right here. He tweaking. What are you doing? What are you doing, little dude? You straight, bro? Bro is obsessed with the bottom of this thing. I would pet you, but I don't know what you got, and I don't want fleas. No, don't run. Come here. You do this, and then they never come to you, bro. Yeah, bro, he not coming, bro. I tried. All right, I'm gonna catch you later, big dog. Oh, snap, he's coming. Hold on, what the heck? Nah, he looks sick. Never mind, I'm out of here. One of his eyes looks swollen. I'm not gonna touch him. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. If I have food, I'll give it to you. I don't got no food in my car. I'm sorry, little bro. Yeah, he had looked it sick. Yeah, you can't be touching all animals, bro. I'm sorry. That's really sad though. I think I might go to Crumble Cookie, but I might also go to Kava, however you pronounce it, because I'm also hungry. But we got food at home though, so it's kind of a waste of money. But whatever, man. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do, man. I'm probably gonna just go to Crumble or something. Everybody was raving about Crumble Cookie. I know I'm late to the party or whatever, because I be feeling like a lot of stuff just be overrated, so I don't be caring. But I'm gonna go and see what it's talking about. I gotta try at least once. I'm gonna give y'all the rating. If it's buns, you'll never see me go there again, man. Let's go to Crumble Cookie and crumble us some cookies. Crumble Cookie is literally right here, but then they got Kava right over there. So I'm literally like torn as to what to do. I left my lights on, bro. Let's see what they talking about. Let's see what this cookie's talking about. They be crumbling the cookies. They be crumbling it. All right, so I'm doing a voiceover here because yeah, they're playing copyright music very loudly in the shop, so I had to mute it. But yeah, man, I'm ordering. You order off a little iPad. They got a couple of options. You got single, a 4 count, a 6 count. I overheard the girl next to me that was ordering like say that they don't give you as much options when you order a 4 count. Apparently, if you order like a bigger pack, you have more cookie options. So these are the cookie options that I had. The Kit Kat one looked pretty cool. At this point, honestly, I'm just pressed to stuff. I'm not gonna lie. You know, like when you get to a restaurant and you got too many options and you just gotta pick one, you know what I'm saying, because you don't know. So yeah, I just picked a couple of cookies. I like Tres Leches cakes or whatever, so I tried that. So that's basically like a little cake. It's not really a cookie, it's a cake. And I ordered like 3 other cookies. This is what he gave me. I'm gonna open it here so you guys can see. These cookies are no joke. Like, they're actually huge. Like, it's ginormous. The presentation is nice, but yeah, like besides that, the cookies, they look pretty good. So let's go home and give them a review. All right, guys, the Crumble has been acquired. We have acquired the Crumble. The presentation is quite nice. I know the calorie count for these cookies are about to be astronomical and absolutely ridiculous. I'm about to probably eat these cookies in a year time because of just the calorie count. 1 bite probably got enough calories to kill a cow. So we'll review them when we get home. Let's get on the way home. All right, so I'm back home. It's time I'm gonna get undressed and I'm gonna give y'all this Crumble cookie review. All right, hey YouTube, welcome to my Crumble cookie review. I'm gonna eat it, try it, and rate it 1 through 10. Kozact. But no, seriously, yeah, we finna review these little cookies. One of them is cold and the other one's is hot. Very interesting concept. Presentation alone, Dang, these some really big cookies. These are some really big cookies, dog. Like, oh my god. Off presentation alone is like a 10 out of 10, but now we get like a 9 out of 10 off presentation. But let's see what these cookies is talking about, man. I ain't gonna lie, when I was ordering these, I got nervous and I just started clicking. I'm not gonna lie. It's like when I go to Starbucks and they start pressing me on like grandes and talls and all sorts. I don't know. Just give me one, bro. Just give me one. I don't know which one. Just give me one, please. I just want to drink. But no. On a serious note, I knew I wanted a chocolate chip cookie. And I knew I wanted this tres leche cake or whatever. I don't really even like chocolate like that, but they didn't have that many options when you get like 4 of these. I don't know if there's more options or whatever. I overheard somebody saying like, oh, they don't give you all the options when you only get 4 or whatever, but I got 4. This is pricey. This is pricey for this, but these are also really big cookies. I don't know why anyone would want this much cookies. I don't even know if one person can finish one of these cookies. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, let's try it. I want to start off with this one. We're gonna start off with this. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna search it up. Maybe I might search it up and find out the name of it and put it on the screen. I forgot what this one was. This is a chocolate chip cookie something. This is a tres leche cake and this is some chocolate something, bro. I gotta be the worst reviewer of all time. I'm not gonna lie, but let's try whatever this is, bro. So it's like slightly warm, a little bit. This smells really good though. Let's see what it's talking about. Okay, this is really good. Whatever cookie this one is, this is really, really good. It tastes like raw like cookie dough, but like really raw, but it's cooked. This is clearly like a cooked cookie. This is really good. What the heck? Oh my god, this cookie is really good. You know what it is? This is a flavor from like my childhood. It's that, I don't know what it's called, but it's that powder milk. Like, it's milk, but it's a powder. And you're supposed to like mix it with stuff. This tastes just like that. And that's why it's so nostalgic to me. Because when I was a kid, I used to take a spoonful and eat it. I used to just put a spoon in there and eat that stuff because it was so good. And I wasn't supposed to be doing that, but I was definitely doing that. That is really good just because it reminds me of my childhood. And it reminds me of like a familiar flavor from my childhood. Okay, let's try this. I don't know why I ripped it, but let's try this chocolate chip cookie, right?
Why you looking at us like we did it?
Okay, anyways, let's try half this chocolate chip cookie since I wanted to split in half. Completely different flavor. Hold on. It's a different flavor, but I can also tell they put that powder milk in here. It's in there 100%. This is good too though. This is a good chocolate chip cookie. I can't eat too much of this. I'll literally die. But let's try this. Let's try this chocolate cookie. This one looks really cool. That's a cool looking cookie. Let's see what it's talking about. Not loving this one so much. I'm not a huge fan of like chocolate. This one's really like, it's not the best. I don't like this one. Maybe if you like chocolate, you might rate it differently, but I don't like this. I eat chocolate stuff. I don't love chocolate, but I eat chocolate stuff and I've had better. Okay, this last thing is a cake, so I need to like eat it with a spoon or a fork or whatever. All right, out of everything, I'm most excited for this tres leche cake. I really like tres leche cakes or whatever. I really do like them. There's just like little bakery that makes them that I get them from every now and then when I want something sweet. So I really, really hope they don't let me down. Hopefully this is fire. Don't let me down because I really do like tres leche cakes. It's what I've been the most excited to try. Out of all the other stuff, I was the most excited to try this cake. So let's see what this cake is talking about. So tres leche cakes or whatever, they have like milk. They have like milk in them, and that makes them so good. It's like so good. But let's see. I've had better. It's not bad. It's not bad, but it's also not the best. I've had better. I've had better tres leche cakes. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. It's not the best. I've had better. I'm not gonna lie. I've had better. I've literally had better. Yeah, you can't really do it better than the Hispanic shops themselves. Like, I'm gonna rank each of these from 1 to 10. This cookie is fire. 10 out of 10 cookie. This cookie is delicious. If I ever go back to Crumble cookie, I'm only getting this. I'm not gonna lie. The chocolate chip cookie is pretty good. It's a good chocolate chip cookie. You can't really mess up a chocolate chip cookie too bad. Solid, like 8 out of 10 cookie. Solid. Decent. This tres leche cake is not bad, but it's also not the best. So I'm gonna have to give this, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give this like a 6. I would have given it a 5 out of 10, but I'm gonna say 6 just because of the tres leche cake. So 6 out of 10. And then this, I don't know if I just don't like chocolate or what, but honestly, this is like lackluster. Like, this could probably be like a 2 or a 3. It's not the best. But this, though, this is freaking fire. Fire cookie. Delicious. The rest of these, you know what I'm saying? Crumble cookie. Crumble cookie.
All right, back with another voiceover. So I basically just realized that there's no context to this clip, so I decided that I probably should, add context. So long story short, we need another mattress for one of the rooms at my house. And my cousin, he works at a mattress store, so he got me a hookup on like a pretty solid mattress. I got a very, very good price on this. So yeah, I just basically had to unbox it and unvacuum seal it. So yeah, I just decided it'd probably be a good idea to just include this in the vlog. Mattresses are always fun. It's always fun getting new mattresses because you just get to jump on them, which you'll see me do shortly here. But yeah, they always vacuum seal the mess out of mattresses, and then you get the satisfaction of watching it inflate, which is pretty cool. And this is just another situation where you got to turn the volume down to not get copyrighted. But anyways, look how aesthetically pleasing inflating this mattress is. That's what I'm talking about. Just so satisfying watching stuff get unvacuum sealed. It's just the best thing ever. It's like someone should just start a YouTube channel just doing this. Just vacuum seal stuff and just unvacuum seal it. It's just great. Matter of fact, I'm going to start a channel like that. Why not? That'd be a great idea. But yeah, this is a Nectar mattress. I forgot what model it is. I think it was on the box. But apparently it's pretty solid, says my cousin. And yeah, like jumping on it and laying on it and stuff, it is indeed a fairly solid mattress. So yeah, I'm like 5 years old. So obviously, I had to jump on it and do a flip. Obviously, yeah.
If me and you ever fought, I want to show you guys how bad I'll beat you for real. So I'm gonna demonstrate, and I'm gonna just show y'all how bad I really do y'all for real. All right. That's just an example of my power. Yeah, man. That's like one of the many reasons why you wouldn't want to fight me in like real life. Cause like, I really do you dirty. You need to understand. I'm cut from a different cloth for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from here. I got that Haitian blood running in me, run through my veins. So I'm trying to tell you, I really do y'all absolutely devious. I do absolutely diabolical. I start busting moves out that you ain't never even witnessed ever before. You never even thought imaginable. Y'all witness a short glimpse of like what I really do to y'all. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You be cool, you cool, you know what I'm saying? If you subscribe, you know, look, let's be real. If you subscribe and you hit the like button, I won't do you like that. I won't do you like that. I mean, you cool. You know what I'm saying? All my subscribers, we cool with, we like this. But hear me out, though. Hear me out. If you don't subscribe, you might need to have eyes in the back of your head, because I'm not gonna lie, flying double drop kick might just be coming your way. A Teen Titan double knee flying knee in the back of the head might just be coming for you. So
my God.
make sure you lock in, make sure you plug in, subscribe, turn on post notification, and be part of the community, because we like this.